Thomas with the Danny's Mobile Tech News podcast. And a lot of people are actually asking about the DBX 286S and whether you should buy one or not. Well, what you're hearing right now is my microphone, the TZ Electronics Stellar X S2. And let me bring down my monitoring sound on my headphones. That should sound a little bit better. I apologize. So now this is the sound of the Stellar Electronics the Stellar TZ Electronics. If I can tell you the name of the microphone, that would help, right? This is the TZ Electronics Stellar X2 going through my DBX 286S. And now what I'm going to be showing you here is I've got Adobe Audition up, and I want to show you first of all, two tricks. One thing I did not know I could do is go to ChatGPT and actually put in, what I did is I said, am I able to upload an MP3 for you to analyze my sound signature, and then based on that industry expertise, knowledge, suggest what settings I should use for each of the knobs on my PDX 286S? And it said, yes, absolutely. So that's what it did. It actually, and I recorded a raw, non-adulterated sample of my microphone voice, and look at this. It actually gave me the exact sound, including the noise. You can see the noise there. You can see the noise right here. And then it went over and talked about my sound signature, and then it recommended the settings for the DBX 286S. That is absolutely crazy, and I did not know that ChatGPT could do this, and I thought I'd share because a lot of us voice artists are looking for the perfect sound, right? And this is a clean sound from the TZ Electronics product. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to disable the DBX 286S right now. And now what you're listening to is the microphone on its own. Now, I'd probably have to, raise the sound or the input or the gain, if you will. And I could do that. But the point is for you to see kind of the difference in how it sounds. But I wanted you to hear this file real quick. I'm back on the DBX 286S. What I want you to do is to listen to this file that I have right here in hopes that you'll be able to hear for yourself the difference when you add the DBX 286S, but also the Avalon VT737 into the chain. So I've got the raw sample right over here. Then I've got the sample with the DBX 286S, and then I'm going to show you the basically the signal chain, including basically this recording over here, right? The same settings here, plus the Avalon, which you'll see here on the screen right now. These are my personal settings. That doesn't mean that those settings will apply to you. They're probably somewhere close if you're a male with approximately my tone. But here is what I came up with. Hold on. So what do you think? I mean, right now I'm coming at you live without the Avalon. This is just the DBX. And I do know that some of the compression, or maybe it's the actual expander, is really a little strong. So you're not, it's trying to cut out my breaths and things like that. There's certainly no noise. There's certainly no noise if you're listening to this on headphones. But anyway, just wanted to kind of share with you a couple of things that I found out. One, that the Avalon VT737 is actually doing something nice to my voice to make it a little bit more pleasing, warm, just smooth, absolutely Universal Audio Avalon classic sound. But then also the amazing thing you can do with GPT 4.0 is to be able to record a PDF. In my case, I didn't a PDF. Excuse me, um, um, a um, a file. And what I did is I gave it a wave, so it had all of the information in it. And then it analyzed it, gave me everything that I needed, hopefully to make it sound good. And this is kind of a no frills way to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of my DBX 286S, and I'm going to keep that as my settings for the Stellar X2. And I'm going to repeat that process for the CLK 414. I've actually got the Pro R version of it, which is not exact, but my God, it sounds amazing with the with the DBX. And then, of course, you add the Avalon in it. Ooh, it's amazing. But also my 416, my Sennheiser 416. I have two of them. Well, I'm going to be, doing it on one of those and hopefully getting a much better sound for it. I hope you enjoyed this recording and that you share it with other voice artists. And by the way, please, I didn't ask for it at the outset, but if you've made it this far, please subscribe and like to my channel. Thank you.